Hey, wonderful people. Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel to another new episode. I've been doing these videos back to back because I have plenty of fragrances to go. I hope they keep pouring in. I keep buying fragrances and people lend me their fragrances to review because this is what I really love. So I hope everybody's doing good. And today's episode, I want to do a fragrance from House of Dior. And it's gonna be just a review at the same time. It'll be a comparison to an older version of it. This is more modern interpretation of this particular fragrance. So before I start, let me show you my scent of the day. Rasasi, yes. Look at that gorgeous red bottle. Rasasi's Agra Parfum. So this fragrance opens up like this. Okay, I'll show you when I review it, maybe today. This is a beautiful fragrance. Okay, this is really lovely, very long lasting as well. So let's look at the Dior fragrance. The fragrance we're looking at today, Dior Eau Sauvage Parfum, and this is the more modern interpretation 2017, as I just mentioned. And I will compare this with the older version that belongs to me. This newer version belongs to my brother, and he wanted me to review this. So let's hit it, right? So I don't have the box for the I have the box somewhere of my older version, which is this one. And like this is gonna be the new one. As you can see, there are some clear differences in juice color and presentation. I'll compare them side by side, and let's see what you get. So the box I have, my box is somewhere in big boxes, somewhere there I cannot find it. So this is the new one. That's how that looks. You can distinguish from outside. This is gonna be silver. I think my the older version, that my bottle is a little bit different. It doesn't have this kind of box. So it's 100 ml, comes in 50 and 100 ml, 2017 release, and I think these are EDP concentrations made in France. Okay, yeah, this is I think hopefully, yeah, EDP concentration. As far as I know, these are EDPs. Anyway, yeah, okay. So and my brother put, just like I do, he put the CD sticker from plastic on the box. Looks nice. Okay, and the bottle looks like this. Very beautiful looking juice, lemony yellowish color, sort of like vetiver color, with this beautiful black sticker sort of encompasses throughout the center of the body, like the waist. And front there's a Eau Sauvage Parfum, Christian Dior, Paris. And here there's some more information. Yeah, 100 ml, made in France, other stuff. Bottom is your sticker. So up there it's got the CD. It has this black and silver two-tone color, and these are like magnetic top. Okay, so very good touch to that. It's just following the other Parfum versions. Okay, it's a very beautiful looking bottle. I really love these wavy patterns. It looks like water. Eau Sauvage basically means like like I don't know, ooze water. So basically it's like a watery fragrance, supposed to be a amped up version of the original Eau Sauvage. Like, you know, this is the OG. So this is the first one. As you can see, no magnetic top. This is basically the lemony fragrance basic framework. I have seen Mark's review. He said this is lemon, and all the modern Dior, Dior Homme Sport, Chanel Allure Sport, Cologne, all the modern lemon fragrances inspired by this one. Also Armani Eau Pour Homme, those fragrances, you know, these are basic lemon, rosemary, beautiful classic fragrance. Okay, so then let me talk about my version, 2012 version first. I reviewed this. This was one of the flankers. The Eau Sauvage also has a lot of flankers. They have Eau Sauvage Cologne, which I used to have. I sold it. And then they also have some darker ones, you know, the black bottles. I haven't tried them. And there's like one green bottle. I haven't tried those. So this is the one I really love. This is discontinued now, this particular bottle. You can still find it if you can find it, and if you can afford it, buy a bottle. Even if you do not like it that much, keep it. 2-3 years from now, when you grow up, this fragrance is gonna be impossible to find this special formulation. Okay, this is the dark juice, black sort of sticker, also black cap, no CD here, also magnetic top. Okay, so just if you see them side by side, you can see the differences. Juice color is a little bit different. This is a little bit brighter than this. This is darker, and the sticker is a little bit different side by side. The back kind of same, like this. Okay, so you can clearly see that juice darkness. Okay, so basically this one was based on 3 notes: bergamot, vetiver, and myrrh. I think those 3: myrrh, vetiver, bergamot. And this one, the new one, they added some more notes. They actually did a little bit of reformulation with the smell also, composition, so there are a little bit differences. So let me tell you about this fragrance first, then I'll compare it with the old one. Okay, fair enough, right? Yeah. Atomizer looks like that if you're scared for fakes. There you go. It's kind of like, yeah, whitish in color. Sprayer is excellent on these. Okay, let's spray this. Beautiful sprayer, big sprayer. And another thing to notice, CD is always gonna be like sideways, like it's gonna face this way. If you let it go, it will jump back. Like let's say you try to put, it will always go back to CD sideways. So that's the way to tell. So this one has beautiful bright citrusy opening. If you like lemon, this is the kind of fragrance you need to try. Okay, so right away the notes, they added some lavender, they added some, I think, some other notes, kind of like ambery. I'm not sure what are the other notes, but they added maybe vetiver is a little bit different kind of vetiver is used in this one, and the darkness in this fragrance is a little bit toned down. So many reviewers will tell you this fragrance is kind of like a maybe more wearable version of the older one. It's somewhere between, this one is somewhere between, the newer one is somewhere between the Eau Sauvage EDT and then the Eau Sauvage Parfum. If you can imagine, this one right in the middle, yeah, this is like right in the middle. So what are the pros and cons with this fragrance? Okay, so what I get to my nose is more citrusy freshness, and the vetiver will pop up later, and then the darkness, overall darkness is kind of like minimized. So I think this makes it more versatile. Pros, I think this one, it's much more all year round wearable, whereas the older one, this one, the older formulation 2012, it's only for cold weather. This is kind of powdery, this is very thick, and it's very dark. The vetiver is very dark in this, so the bergamot will go away after a while in the old one. What you're gonna remain with is the vetiver is just awesome. It's just dark vetiver, but you try to wear this in the hot summer's day, it's not gonna work. It's gonna be too much, or it's gonna disappear. But with this one, I feel it's a little bit more brighter. The citrusy bergamot lemon, it just makes it very bright. It tarts, like it's really lemon, like it's tart lemon. And if you are a fan of citrusy fragrances, you should definitely look into this. This is very easy to love. It reminds me a little bit of also another fragrance from Dior Homme Cologne, also has beautiful lemon in that, but this is really freshly cut lemon in the center. It will get vetiverish, kind of like reminds me of CK Eternity, the older formulation, that nice vetiver in there, and it's very masculine, very handsome, suit and tie once again, and the performance on this is very good too. Do not think like reformulation killed the performance. Both of them perform really good, so you're gonna get all that in this. But what are the cons? I think, according to me, if you have been wearing the older formulation for a long time, you will enjoy actually like the thickness of it. It has that something, it's just that powdery aspect that I really enjoy of it, and it's really more grown up compared to this one, according to me. This is more modern day, like nowadays people would actually, if they smell them for the first time side by side, I believe people will choose this more, because this is closer to many other like citrusy fragrances. The older one, Dior Homme Cologne, it's more modern. But if you have been wearing the older one for a long time, this is not going to cut it for you, honestly speaking, right? But see, the thing is, you have to be practical. What you're going to do if they discontinue something like this, you're not going to buy 100 bottles of it, right? Just maybe you can store 2 bottles back up. It will serve you a long time, but sooner or later you're going to be remained with this in market, right? So perhaps, look into this one, try to adapt to this one and get a bottle. They're still very good high class juice, right? So prices currently, this one is a little bit more, of course, expensive. The older version, you have to pay $120 to $130. Still can be found. This one is retailing for $110. Okay, so price is not that much different for 100 ml. This one you can get 200 ml also from the duty free. I saw Sebastian Zara about it. I think you can do that. That will get more value, $150 for 150 ml juice, or 200 ml juice rather, or I don't know, 150 200. Big bottle get more value. Okay, so yeah, you can use this for summer, winter, any time of the year it will work. This one, the older version, I will only wear it in very cold weather. So in Bangladesh right now, not that cold, very disappointed with the no chill sort of situation, but I think this is a great fragrance. I think it will be good for gym also. You can wear this, very versatile. It has very strong presence, it's like the lemoniness, it just continues throughout the whole time, right? So it's a very nice fragrance. It's an upgrade between the hybrid of the old one, EDT, and the perfume version. Take a look at this. I still rate it very highly. Just that if, let's say, this is a masterpiece to me, out of 10, it gets 10. This one I'll give 9, right? That's the overall situation, and it's gonna be mass appealing. It's more people can use it. Younger folks also. You can use it if you can afford it, right? So 9 out of 10 for Dior Eau Sauvage, the new version 2017. You can definitely check it out. I would not dismiss it. Just that a wow factor, if you're looking for, I think you better go for the vintage. But that is just like very minimal, just tad bit difference, right, of that darkness. So yeah, if you want, sorry, darker juice, older formulation, go for this one if you're a diehard fan. Otherwise, this is good enough, right? That's my review. Plenty more coming today. I'll see you soon. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.